Okay, it is the next day, and we have updated parts. Okay, so I cheated again, went ahead and did this. The reason why I go ahead and do the removal of the parts from the sprues is because whenever you first take them out of the curing, they're warm and super easy to remove supports off of. But I went back in and I looked at this part, and I'm telling you right now, I sized this out of a 4.7 millimeter, this barrel down here, okay? And whenever I went and looked at it again, it was 4.33. I don't get it. I don't get it. So something happened along the way there. I'll go ahead and just blame myself. But I went ahead and I bumped this guy back up, and we have a perfect fit. A good tight fit, in fact. So I was playing around yesterday. I like making stuff. Alright, so this ought to be interesting. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, it did. It came right out. Excellent. And oh yeah. Perfect. Happy about that. Alright. Let's go ahead and put him on there, and we've got articulation. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Oh, didn't notice that. Okay. Now, I see another design piece that I want to probably go back and take a second look at. Of course, is this ball that fits down into there. Normally they're supposed to fit tighter up inside, but yeah, we'll blame me on that one too. I'm good with that. Alright, so setting this guy to the side for the moment. I went ahead and got new pieces made for shoulders. And I didn't go ahead and put them together because I wanted to show everybody. This is what I normally do with these pieces, is I will basically just cut the back right out of them, like so. And we just check fitment. Oh yes, perfect. Alright. Wait a second. One thing I want to do real quick. Just want to make sure we've got a good, because this is going to be tight. Okay. Keep in mind that whenever you see me doing fitment adjustments, whenever you get made figures from the store, they've already been through all this, and then they go into either they become molds for resin pouring, or they become molds for injection molding. But the first thing that has to happen is you have to make sure that your fitment's good. So anyway, there's that one. And then take a look at this, make sure I get the arms correct. There we go. Oh, I have to do that fitment there again. And which one was it that we used? If we need to tighten up that joint, yeah, we got a little looseness there. We can take care of that in post. Alright. And then right in. Oh yeah, and I removed. I removed the greeble, as I said I would, so that we'd get more range of movement for this guy. There we go. That works, right? Oh yeah, look at that great view on the screen. That is awesome. Nice and blurry. Sorry about that, folks. I am not happy about that. That's bugging me. Let's continue. Alright. Next. Alright. And I already know I need to do this. I'm just going to knock that out. Just kind of reaming around a little bit. See, this is loose. I'm just using this to ream around in there and get whatever flashing might have been created by the resin. Alright, and then grab another one of our shoulder pins. Just ream that out as well. Okay. And go in, take a quick peek-see. Line it up. Pin it. Ooh, that one went in so nice. That's perfect. Yeah. See if we get lucky on this too. Beautiful. And okay. Shall we give him some hands first? Before we go screwing with the hips? Alright, so my hands are a Marvel pack that I got. I got a couple Marvel packs off of Cults. One of them was free, and the other one I paid for. And there is really no difference between them. But you do have to resize for these figures, which is fairly easy. Okay, so I just clean out the hole and snap them on. They'll snap on. There we go. Yeah. Beauteous. Alright. Got one. We don't have to stick with these hands, of course. I have a blue million of them over here. What I did was I printed out a couple sheets of hands and wrist joints here. There's nothing particularly special about the wrist joints. They just tension fit. Got a little bit of an issue here. Let's see. Look at that. I'm looking at a sprue that has locked itself. What's that one's doing? There's other errors. We will blame me. Let me just give it a little bit of love here just to open it up and make sure that we have plenty of room for that joint to be created. And these have been done for weeks, so they are extremely well cured. Even after you pull your stuff out of the curing lights, it's not completely cured. I don't know if you figured that out yet. You new printers out there. But as it goes along, they firm up and you get a lot more sturdiness with them. There we go. Hey. Check that guy out. I'm kind of digging that. Yeah. I absolutely love Kaman Rider. It is so cool. The evolution of Kaman Rider has really been cool to watch. Alright. So we've got a half a figure. Maybe a little over half. Of course that's still bugging me. Okay, so these are all just extra parts now. So, here we go. Alright. Make sure these holes are good. And then we're going to need our handy dandy file here. Trying to keep this nice and even. Not putting a whole lot of pressure on it. Just kind of letting it go along doing its own thing. Oh yes, perfect. Yeah. I think we can work with that. Let's grab the other half. Check that out. Make sure we got a good fit. Nice seal. Haha. Alright. I'm happy with that. So there's one. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to this guy. And as your parts firm up from curing, they'll be a lot easier to do subtractive manufacturing on. I'm just opening up holes here. I don't know if I'll speed this up, or I don't know how I'm going to edit this video. I need to take some time and do an intro. But I personally just hate working in After Effects. I am let's see, Sonic Foundry biggest user. Sonic Foundry, then Sony, now Magix. I've been using the products since back in the Sonic Foundry days. The original company that created the apps. They were awesome. Very awesome. One of the things I do before I go gluing them up, so I'm not causing a bunch of shock to the parts after they're glued, is I will come through here and clean out these cavities for the knee. And we'll grab a kneecap here and we'll just check, make sure we've got the fitment that we're looking for. A little bit more. What I'm doing right now is down here where the cup is, where this round piece sits in there, sometimes gets filled up too much with resin, and then and I use canned air. Like I said, I use canned air. Sometimes it's not enough. We have to kind of hog it out. So like I said, I use the pins not only to help hold it together, but as registration marks to make sure everything stays lined up where it needs to go. The pin is incorrect. Alright, I keep on going off camera. Got a little bit of sprue flashing on these pins. There's the sound we're looking for. Nice tight fit. Alright. There's one. We'll just leave that to the side for the moment. And let's see how much of a bear this side's going to be. I was about to say I could just take a look at that hole and know it's not ringed out enough. I mean, if you look at them, you see the difference in the size between this one and this one. It's not terribly hard to read out resin. Tight. Alright. Sure I've got these correct. Nope. I just did two the same. Beautiful. Alright. Thought I had them opposite. It happens. We'll edit that in post. Okay. Now he's actually certain that he has the right parts. That actually has resin in it still. That's wonderful. So I was watching another creator and he was having issues with resin pooling up in the head that he had created. So they had to create drainage holes all throughout it. It's rough. It's rough. The struggle is real. Bueno. Y bueno. Now. Oh, that was not good. Yeah. Okay. Now we have them. Kind of assembling everything I need. You want to use something disposable with some sort of thickness because you don't want this stuff seeping through. Shake well. All right. And with a handy dandy toothpick, match up some of this. That's really thin. It doesn't have to shake it up. Yeah, I'll most likely get some of myself. Alright. You know what? Since this guy's being so easy to remove, close it down. You see I've got a gap there. And we can grab one of our clips. And go ahead, kind of go ahead and I'll cut that pin. And then come back, our clamp, and clamp down. Got quite a gap in this one. Not sure what that's about. Yeah, I know I've got some nubs. They've not been a problem. They've not been a problem in the past. But as you see, we do have a gap. Don't get me wrong. I can fill that gap. It's not a problem. I can close that up with resin. Just not sure that I want to. I want to have to do that. What I'm doing is I'm looking down inside, kind of tilting it over, and I'm looking for all the shiny, making sure that I get good coverage. Just want to make sure that this guy isn't going to come apart on me. Alright. Next. Down here. And then we clip this one up. Grab our other alligator clip here. Terminal clip. And it's got a gap as well. Both sides have got gaps on them. It is what it is for the moment. Okay, while that's setting up, won't take long. Move that guy out of our way. And let's continue on with getting the lower legs taken care of. Make sure we got our parts correct. Nope. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got all left. Alright, for the sake of the build, I'm going to go ahead and build it incorrectly because this guy's going to get redone. There's certain things that I'm not happy about in the design that I want to change. any of you have been following my builds on the Facebook, you know, I don't get satisfied very easily with these things. I'm really, that's what pushes all these improvements that I make to them. If you go back and you look at the evolution of these figures, you'll see that I started out with some really archaic articulation in comparison to what guys are using today, companies are using today. Just a little bit more out of there. Okay. No way it went. Alright. I'll go ahead and guess this is going to need to be reamed out. Because they all do. So decide if this is the right length or not for these things. What a fellow really needs to do is take notes while he's building. Probably have a lot more updates that way. Get a lot more done. We'll see. Perfect. Take a lot of time to try and make sure these things don't fill up with resin. I guess it could be worse. It could always be worse. Yeah, it could be worse. There's that. Okay. One down, one to go. Will you fit natively? Oh, I don't want to use that. I just head-butted the camera stand. Camera's mounted on a boom. Sweet. You're gonna need that. Okay. Hey, how many of you guys out there watch the Muppets whenever you were young? Not Muppet Babies, Muppets. Any of you got really awesome parents that got them on DVD or Blu-ray for you? I grew up on the Muppets. Rolf was my boy. grew up on a lot of crazy stuff. Robot Giants. We watched that on TV. On TV. Yeah, they were reruns, but still. I watched them on TV. Watch Speed Racer on TV. It's amazing. I grew up in an amazing time. Keep telling everybody I'm old. I'm old. Man, I don't know what's up with this thing. Even more so, I have a gift of remembering. I remember my childhood very well. I remember toys that I had as a child. I remember places I lived as a child. There we go. It's just a bad pen. I could feel it in that one. See if that made it happy. Nope, didn't make it happy. What eras did y'all grow up in? I grew up through the 70s and 80s. So I had some of the coolest toys. Had Shogun Warriors. Not sure how my mother happened to pawn Shogun Warriors. I think it had to do with JCPenney catalog, actually. I bet that's what it was. But I mean, at the time we lived in Indiana. We lived out in California way back in 72, 71, 72. But that's rather just an itty bitty thing. Did I not cut that off enough? We had Shogun Warriors. We had the PVC plastic giant ones, but we also had the die cast. There we go. Still looks like it needs to actually be cut down. I'll just do that. Because we have that technology, kids. We have that technology. Had Bionic Man, Bionic Woman, had Spaceship, we had Faker. Man, we had a great time. We had a lot of awesome toys. We had our own record player, my brother and I had our own record player. We had K-Tel Records. That was awesome. Casey and the Sunshine Band for the win. Before we had our Micronauts, we had Robot Man. If you're familiar with Robot Man is very cool. The die-cast figures that we had were awesome. I loved it. Okay. Thinking this is done enough that we can at least start trying to get these lower portions done. Yep, they weren't ready to be taken off the clamps. I should have went ahead and done this off camera for a while. Oh. Wonder if I can get some resin to glue it together real quick. Let's give it a shot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay away from that joint up there. See if I can turn this. Can I? There we go. Alright, so I'm going to try and stay away from the joint up there, and I'm going to try and place some down in this crease right through here. Holding that good and tight, and I'm going to move this away from your eyes. I'd say that firmed it up. I don't think it's going anywhere. Then I'll clean it up. One of my Lysol wipes here. And we'll just continue on. This side looks fine. Doesn't look bad at all. Side inside, so. Not gonna cry over spilt milk over here, guys. Told you I like the Muppets. Yeah, that song's stuck in my head now. Got that about as lined up as we're going to get it. Now we're going to ream it all out together. See if we can get a pin through there, shall we? Now, let's get the lid closed up on that, get it put back in the drawer. The longer it sits out in front of any kind of light, the more it will start to cure up. As I'm pushing these through, I'm twisting them. There we go. squeaks equal good and tight. It stands. Alright, gang. And there it is. Kind of an uphill climb, but it also gave you guys an opportunity to see, you know, some of the hurdles that I go through in creating these guys. He'll continue to be developed and designed on, and we'll get him exactly the way we want him. And we'll paint him. Yeah. Alright, well, if you found this valuable at all, entertaining in the least, feel free to hit that like and subscribe. If you want to find me whenever I actually do put out one of these videos, you might hit that notification bell. Till next time, gang. Happy designing.